All right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome, Lions Nation. For those of you who don't know me, I am Lori Hendricks. I am the Chair of Physical Education and Director of Athletics. I put on my commencement garb for today, and I am your MC for today's celebration. Now, before I begin, let me share with you some Zoom hacks. We will want to see each of you. So unlike our award ceremony, we have not made this a webinar. We can see each other. We can celebrate with one another. We can hold up our signs. At the top corner of your screen, you can put it in gallery view to see everyone, click from page to page, or you can put it in speaker's view so you can see who's talking. Now, we're going to get this celebration started off right. And while we're going to mute you, or maybe John's going to mute me, during certain sections of this, how about we unmute right now?
Actually, what?
Like,
are you ready, Lions?
yeah.
Hi-oh!
Hey.
Hey-ee! Hi-oh! All right, let's go Lions! Let's get this celebration started. All right. I hope today was a magnificent day with victory, blue skies, and lots of lying around. Let me welcome to today's Last Huddle, the class of 2020. Woo! Where's John? Let him shout. Let him shout. I'll say it again. The class of
I will. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's hear it.
Enjoy the rest of your
Yeah.
That's probably Jeff's.
Welcome to our friends and family of the graduating seniors. I am so grateful to have you joining us this afternoon. You have been an important part of this experience over the past 4 years. It is hard to believe that only a few years ago, we were sitting together in the new student athlete orientation, talking about the transition from high school to college. I warned you it was going to go fast. Now, granted, the past month has felt like 10 years, but before that, it went really fast. You, the parents of our seniors, have been to many of our contests, home and away. You have cheered us on to victory, feeding our souls with your encouragement and our bodies at the best parent tailgates in the new MAC. Can I get a yo for our friends and family?
Yeah.
I believe there was a Pause sighting. Pause, where's Pause? Shout out to Pause. Hey there. I think we will need to do.
I'm just trying to figure out who's
face mask for the fall. Now, don't worry, we're working on them for everybody. Lions Nation strong. To all of our student athletes who are here to celebrate your senior teammates, it is so great to see all of you. What an unbelievable couple of months, huh? Although it was an abrupt end to our seasons and our semester, Lions Nation has thrived even under these unprecedented circumstances. I have loved your motivational posts on social media, and I have been using social media. I have learned how to use Zoom and Twitter. Now, your videos are kooky and crazy. I totally dig them. Kudos to SAC for your mental health campaign on social media. You killed it. It was impressive, though not a surprise, that during these challenging times, you raised each other up and you were viewed rightfully as leaders across the NCAA. Let me also welcome to today's party our newest members of Lions Nation, the class of 2024, and their friends and family. Let me say that again, and we'll give them a huge Lions Nation welcome. welcome to the class of 2024.
Woo!
We're all born in like
Yeah.
We appreciate that you too, as graduating high school seniors, lost the ends of your spring seasons and school terms. That's why we wanted to make sure that you also had kind of a welcome into our family. We welcome you and we fully embrace you as our teammates and as leaders who, well, quite frankly, have pretty big sneakers to fill. Although this pandemic has presented its challenges, it has also allowed for great innovation, and as expected, Lions Nation answered each test with strength, creativity, and a commitment to community. We could not let commencement weekend pass without gathering us together to honor our class of 2020, their family, and friends. So, taking a page from our coaches' game plans, we decided upon the Last Huddle. We send you out into the world with a rousing, motivational call to action and reminder that you are well prepared to lead. For this new tradition that we have titled The Last Huddle, the department selected a representative to share with you our collective wisdom. Let me introduce to our virtual podium head cross country and track and field coach, Coach Chris Kibler. Coach, take it away.
Thank you, everybody. Really happy to be here. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you are. Welcome. Very excited to have so many friendly and happy faces here. But I wouldn't expect anything else from Mount Holyoke College, especially our athletics department. So I'm going to ask us to do, wherever you are in this journey, I think most people here have been student athletes or athletes in some regard. So we'll do some visualization here as we go on, and I think that you'll enjoy this a little bit more. All right, buckled up and ready to roll. So the course is marked, the lane lines are set. You hear music begin to boom from the speakers and fill the evening sky. As you step out onto the pitch, the crowd begins to fill the stands, all clamoring for the best seat in the house. You have arrived. Today's the day you've worked so hard for from the beginning. The day you dreamt of when you laced up for the first session of off-season training. The day that's made you laugh, cry, and experience every emotion in between as you set out on this journey for greatness. A journey that, although you've taken the highest level math course Mount Holyoke offers, you just can't seem to count the number of hours that went into reaching this particular moment. Now close your eyes and put yourself there. You're moments away from stepping out onto the biggest stage. You feel the thump of your heartbeat. It's getting louder and louder. You feel the tingle in your belly as the butterflies begin to brush against your stomach, eager to escape. You're aware of nothing and yet somehow everything all at once. Your mind is sharp and focused on the task at hand. Your nerves are your mind preparing your body for greatness. Let's close your eyes and put yourself there. Who's in the crowd? If you take the time to scan the excited faces, you see your friends. Friends that have been with you through thick and thin. Friends who have shared the laughs and the tears. Friends you can count on to hold down a table at Blanche as you come in just a little on the smelly side after a tough practice. Friends who are willing to cram their schoolwork in leading up to every single home contest because they know how hard you've worked and they do anything to be there for you. And close your eyes, put yourself there. Who else is in the crowd? You find the many warm, caring faces. There they are, your faculty. Faculty who have brought humor to the classroom. Faculty who have pushed you to think for yourself and to read between the lines to find the deeper meaning, the true meaning. Faculty who are notoriously known for allowing their classes to run over the end of the class period, but it's okay. It's not like you ever check your clock in class. Faculty who adjust their schedules to meet your every need and who have seen just as many laughs and tears along the way. faculty who have taught you how to look at the world from a completely new lens and to strive to make this world a better one. Close your eyes and put yourself there. By now, you can't help but see them. There's your family front and center. Oh goodness, they're at it again. By now, the best known and most well-heard support squad for the team. You can see fans from the other teams absolutely cringing as they look on. But in all honesty, who can blame your family? As soon as their child started bleeding victory blue, they did too. This is your family. It's been with you since day one. Day one. Picture it. That's a long time. Family that taught you to reach for the stars and showed you how to navigate the constellations. Family that loves to test the limits of how far can we go before embarrassing them, and always seem to surpass the threshold. All the while being your rock. That one true group you can count on for anything. After all, that's probably who you're with right now. They love you so much, they actually took you in during a pandemic. Uh-oh, now you really owe them. Family you couldn't live without because you know you wouldn't be where you are without them. Family you love and are so thankful for providing you opportunities just like this one to shine. Close your eyes and put yourself there. Clap, clap, clap. You hear the cue. You look around the field to find your teammates flying in from all directions. Excitement envelops the playing area. This is it. We're nearing ever closer to battle for Lions Nation. The last team member flings themselves into the huddle as you all hold on to one another tight. This is your last huddle before the big competition. And you know what? You're ready. Close your eyes and put yourself there. As you hear heavy breathing coming from your teammates and you see the determination and will to succeed on their faces, the past 4 years flash by. You see teammates that stepped onto this campus the same day as you. Teammates that can outwork anyone you've ever met. Teammates that can overpower the loudest sound system and have the whole team rolling on the floor in laughter. Teammates that have taken so much of their personal time to be there for you and all your teammates. Teammates that always seem to know the right balance of humor and focus for the team. Teammates that have always been someone you and your teammates could lean on during the best and the worst of times. You see your Mount Holyoke Lions family that you care so much about, both on and off the court. The family you're ready to sacrifice everything for. And close your eyes and put yourself there. Coach steps into the mix, takes a moment to look at each and every one of you in the eye and says, we are here for a reason. We are here to have fun with the opportunity before us. Look back on your past experiences and find confidence in them. This journey has been long, difficult, and filled with countless peaks and valleys. Think back to your first day as a team. In our initial goal setting session, we decided to take risks and to not be afraid of failure. The mindset to face challenges head on and accept, learn, and grow from failure has been the catalyst to our success. Yes, we failed. We failed often, and it was sometimes painful, discouraging, and tested us to our core. But it has allowed us to step up when times are toughest. You have become resilient, hardy individuals throughout this journey. You now know what it takes to produce results, not excuses. And you understand that success comes in cans rather than cannots. You know how much I believe in you. I know that we will come out of this contest on top because no one has a better group of human beings on their team than we do. You stepped onto this campus because you knew that being a student athlete at Mount Holyoke College could take you to the next level. You have learned to be conscientious in every task given to you. You have learned how to be a leader in a community, no matter your title. You have been willing to learn and grow from those with different backgrounds, religions, beliefs, languages, ideologies, and cultures. You have learned that there's strength in numbers. You have found confidence in yourself regardless of the setting. You now know how to affect change for the greater good of others because you've learned to become a citizen of the world. I know that when the stands have cleared, the music stops blaring, and the teams are headed home, we will be the victors. No one else has worked harder, had more fun, brought more positivity, or earned the trust and respect of one another like you have. We have each other's back no matter what, and we'll be a team until the end. I have full confidence in you, and when your time as a student athlete comes to a close, you will still have each other. You will have your coaches and mentors, and you will have your Mount Holyoke community now and forever. You will reach the pinnacle of your dreams, whether it be academically, professionally, personally, or otherwise. You know where you came from, what it taught you, and the lessons picked up along the way from a failure here or there. You are resilient, battle-tested, and ready to take on this challenge and the next. Now let's go out there, let's have some fun, let's show them what Mount Holyoke's all about. So John, if we can get an unmute, let's get a yoke 'em on 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, yoke 'em.
Yeah, yo. Oh my gosh. Coach, for those of you who are new to our family, you can see why Coach Kibler earned Coach of the Year honors for New Met Cross Country last fall. Chris, thank you for those words of encouragement. I am inspired by your remarks. I'm pretty sure we should have you phone the scientists over in England testing the COVID vaccine and those in the States manufacturing the treatments and hightail it to completion. Get that done. Coach, we are ready for the next year. I can hardly wait. Thank you so much for those words. Now, as is often the case in our huddles, it is time for our senior leaders to share their reflections, advice, and hopes for those teams they have played a significant role in building. Our teams have identified representatives to speak on behalf of their seniors. Let me begin by inviting Caitlin Grover to the virtual podium. Caitlin? And Caitlin, I believe you can unmute yourself. Weird. Caitlin. I'm looking for Caitlin. Caitlin, there you are. All right. Caitlin, you ready to roll? I can't hear you. Let me see. Let me try. Let's try it again. How about that, Caitlin? Oh.
What's happening?
Oh, there we go, Caitlin. I think we got you now.
Do you have me? You can hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Okay, finally. Hi, everybody. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Today, I just wanted to share something with the younger athletes out there something I wish that I could tell myself a while ago. I'm sure many of us graduating seniors would tell you that things go by in the blink of an eye. Feels like just yesterday I was moving into Mount Holyoke and stepping onto the court for my first college game. Having an almost season-long injury this year made me realize how it's just impossible to know what tomorrow holds. My best piece of advice is to just live in the moment. Tough days, tough weeks, and even tough seasons are inevitable, but if you can make the best out of the worst, then I'd say you're doing pretty well. In a few years, you're not going to remember all of the shots that you've made or even missed for that matter. You're going to remember all of the intangibles, how much fun you had with your team on and off the court, and connections you made with friends, coaches, and mentors, and all of the opportunities that came knocking on your door and you answered. So my advice to you is to cherish those memories, live in those moments, and create as many of those as you can. Because before you know it, you'll be graduating, just like all of us seniors here today, and you'll want to have as many of those happy memories as you can. So thank you, Mount Holyoke. Thank you, everybody, for listening, and best of luck to all my fellow seniors out there.
All right. And now, representing the cross country and track and field teams, Kayla Dillon.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Lions Nation. I hope you're all staying. You can hear me? All right. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. I've been asked to share some advice with you, or rather advice to younger student athletes. Instead of trying to manifest some profound speech, I'm going to focus on 3 points of practical advice that have served me well as a student athlete. Number 1, always brush your teeth before practice. You never know when you're going to be on a long run for an hour and a half, inches away from one of your teammates. Your forward thinking will serve you well, and those around you will thank you for your attention to oral hygiene. Number 2, be flexible, literally and figuratively. Make sure to visit the athletic trainers and do your dynamic exercises before practice to avoid injury. Also, be prepared to adapt to the unexpected. Learn to be okay with wet shoes from unexpected mud puddles, ducking behind a bush in the middle of a workout, and training with a mask on in the midst of a global pandemic. Number 3, always drink your Gatorade from an aluminum can. As important as it is to rehydrate after a tough practice, it's just as important to reflect on the hard work you've done. Take pride in the aluminum cans and remember them as a symbol of your time as a student athlete at Mount Holyoke. I would really like to thank my teammates and coaches for supporting me as a student athlete at Mount Holyoke. It has been a true honor to represent Mount Holyoke, and I will miss you all tremendously.
Thank you, Kayla. All right, representing field hockey, Michaela Pierce.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Lions. So one of the very first things Coach Wickham told me was that being a student athlete would allow me to flourish into the best version of myself by the time I graduate. The skills, the traits that define me were refined through the past 4 years of being a student athlete at Mount Holyoke. It has allowed me to develop a work ethic that stems from my ability to be resilient, sociable, empathetic, honest, self-reflective, and a leader. So I can honestly say that as nervous as I was 4 years ago entering Mount Holyoke, my experience as a student athlete leaves me feeling prepared and confident as my time here comes to an end and I begin the next chapter of my journey. The most valuable lesson that I learned over the past 4 years is that everything you do, whether it's competing in a game or studying for finals, whatever it is, it all comes down to having heart. Wilma Rudolph once said, "Never underestimate the power of dreams and the influence of the human spirit. We are all the same in this notion. The potential for greatness lives within us each." This is something that I encourage each of you to remember as you move forward. So, congratulations to the rising sophomores. You all made it through your first year of college. To the rising juniors, you're halfway done, so keep going. Rising seniors, make every day count because it does go by in a blink of an eye. And to Mount Holyoke's new class of Blue Lions, get ready because you're about to embark on a great journey. And congratulations, class of 2020.
Woo! All right. Let's keep it going with the golf team and their representative, Stephanie Spitzer.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so I'm so appreciative of the opportunity I had to be a student athlete at Mount Holyoke. I could not imagine being at school and not playing golf. Being on a small team with 4 other amazing women, we were able to become so close. I think Coach can attest to this, but we had so much fun no matter how badly we played. I truly wouldn't have been able to do this without the support of my teammates, especially Susan and Elizabeth, who stuck by my side all 4 years. For Susan and Elizabeth, I'm so proud to have been your teammate and friend for the past 4 years. I know both of you will be successful in whatever you do. And for Lahela and Courtney, the 3 of us will miss playing with you and goofing around, and good luck in the upcoming years. Being on a golf course for 7 hours in a group of random people, you really got to know your playing partners. My team and I were able to make connections with other teams like Vassar that made playing for Mount Holyoke so much more enjoyable. Finally, I'd like to speak for all of our players, past and present, by saying that we are so grateful to play for a coach like Tim Walco. He is one of the main reasons I came to Mount Holyoke, and I'm so grateful for that. He is so supportive of us, and him and his family have treated us like their daughters. I'm so proud to have represented Mount Holyoke over the past 4 years, and I will truly miss playing at the Orchards and all the wonderful connections I've made in the athletics community. I can't wait to come back as an alum. Congrats to all the graduating senior student athletes. We did it.
All right. Well done, Stephanie. All right, let's move it on to lacrosse. Where's Reina Torres Minor? Reina, where are you?
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
You sure can.
Okay. My name is Reina Torres Minor, and I have the honor of representing the lacrosse team today. When my coach asked if I would speak, there was a part of me that was super excited to talk about my experience as a Lion athlete and things that I have learned throughout the years, but also there was a part of me that was really sad. Thinking about this being the last time I will actively represent my team and Mount Holyoke. How is it possible that my time wearing blue and white has come to an end? It feels like just yesterday that I was stepping onto that turf for the first time, and yet here I am, a college graduate and a retired collegiate varsity lacrosse player. Thanks to COVID-19, the past 2 months have been a time of reflection on the last 4 years, and I would like to share some of those with all of you today. First, take a mental picture of that first time you step onto the court, the turf, or course to compete. Enjoy it, remember it, because after that moment, no other time competing will be the same. Second, support each other. No other student on campus understands the psychological, physical, and emotional work that goes into every workout, practice, and game besides your fellow athletes. Go to as many sporting events as possible. There is no better feeling than looking into the bleachers and seeing them full of your peers cheering for you and your school. And third, embrace it, flaunt it. Being a student athlete is a unique college experience that teaches us so many skills. You may not recognize them now or feel like you gained anything but avoiding that freshman 15, but as I have been applying for jobs, something that employers have consistently highlighted is the commitment and drive one has to be a student athlete. Thank you so much, Lori, John, and Erica for putting this on today. Thank you, coaches, and shout out to my Lions Laxers.
All right, let's keep it moving. Franny, you ready to go?
Yeah, can you hear me?
From the equestrian team.
Yay! Thank you so much for putting this on. So, like so many of my seniors, I've been reflecting on my 4 years, and I just wanted to say, so much of who I am as a student is thanks to my time on CJ's team. So today I wanted to share 3 lessons that I will carry with me far beyond my time at Mount Holyoke as a student athlete. So lesson 1, hard work always wins, even if you don't. In riding, winning is based on someone's subjective assessment of how perfect you are. This provides ample opportunity, at least for me, for negative self-talk to consume my internal dialogue. Sometimes you lose before you even begin. On CJ's team, I learned that this assessment cannot define your worth. You must remain confident in the hard work you put into being the very best. In politics, which I study, hard work likewise does not always translate into victory. You must rely on what you made, what you built, and what you worked for as being enough, because it is. Lesson 2, patience. Riding is its own language. Sometimes a horse and rider can feel in sync, and then other times, sometimes in the very same moment, it can feel as though you're starting from scratch. I see no better parallel to the world of diplomacy, in which achieving peace is often contingent on the decisions and feelings of another party. Lesson 3, find your army. Getting to be the best means very little if you have no one to share it with. This has been true in my quest to secure Mount Holyoke a national title, as it has in my quest to elect the first female president, twice. Good ride or bad, win or lose, my tears and smiles have always been shared with my teammates. Winning with and for them has been one of the greater honors of my life. I would not be the person I am without being a Lion, and I thank you so much for letting me share this moment and for putting this on. Thank you for pushing us, molding us, and for most importantly, for believing in us.
All right, and representing the rowing team, Lainey Laronde. Where's Lainey?
Hi, everyone. Hope you are all well. So I was asked to speak a little bit about the things that I've learned being on the team. So I transferred to Mount Holyoke when I was a sophomore, and I was really nervous about joining the rowing team. And I just wondered what it would mean to be a Lion. I wasn't sure what it was all about. But rowing has really taught me more about discipline and balance and curating the best workout playlist ever. But most importantly, it's taught me a lot about loyalty and love, pretty much more than anything else in my college experience. And I know that the idea of the future is kind of scary right now for a lot of people, but the things that I've learned from being on the team, I think are really going to bring me and everyone else on the team forward. We've gone from a group of people with a shared goal to true friends. I've learned how to support my team and how to be supported by them when things don't go our way and how to share joy when they do. And I've learned that even though when we're in a race, we're blind, we can't see what's happening. We've just got to keep our heads in the boat. But if we trust the people working next to us, in front and back of us, then we all have a chance at winning, even if that means hurtling through the finish line backwards. So as I go forward, I'll be taking those lessons with me to any other kind of team I'll be on. And I will forever jump at the chance to eat breakfast with any friends or family or loved ones, since team breakfast is pretty much the best thing about rowing. And I want to give a shout out to my team because they're some of the most resilient and strong people that I know. Thanks.
All right, all right. Soccer. Minerva Visser Bobia. Minerva, where are you?
Hey everyone, can you hear me?
You sure can.
I just wanted to say it's a pleasure to be here one final time with everyone, and thank you very much to the department for organizing this. I think this occasion right here exemplifies the foundation of MHC athletics, about showing up for yourself, for your teammates, for one another, for the coaches, for the whole community. And we are lucky enough to get to be part of that 7% of athletes that continues on to collegiate sports from high school. So make sure you enjoy every second of it. Make sure that you are proud of every season, every semester, every year. As Caitlin said, those 4 years are going to fly by, so don't wait until the end to be proud. Enjoy everything. Support each other through the tough times. Take a break from academics for an hour. It'll be okay. And go watch a lacrosse game on a beautiful day, or go support the basketball team or the volleyball team in the stuffy gym if you can. But take the time to support one another, because when they come to your events, your games, it's going to feel amazing. And that's your family. And from the second you step foot on this campus, you have another family, not only in your team, but in the department as a whole. And that continues on beyond your season or your 4 years there. You are always going to have those people to support you no matter what, and to help you through the tough times. So as everyone has said, enjoy everything you can. Go talk to all the coaches, go bother the athletic trainers. They love it. But enjoy everything, support each other, and you are going to have a great time. And congrats to the incoming class. I'm so sad to be leaving, but so proud that you all are getting to join these ranks of Lions and have a great time. Honestly, enjoy it all. And good luck to all my fellow seniors with job search, grad school, anything. Thank you for setting this up also again.
Representing the swimming and diving team, Sarah Ratzlaff. Where's Sarah?
Can everyone hear me?
Sarah, I can hear you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm Sarah from the swimming and diving team, and I'm so excited to be here for one last huddle. I'm going to share some advice through a quick story of my own, because as I was applying to colleges in high school, I was really unsure where I wanted to go. But for certain, I was not going to go to women's college, and I was not going to continue swimming. And I wanted to go a big co-ed institution with a rock climbing wall and a huge gym, and I was going to use my weekend free times to go skiing and backpacking. But as my mom and I were walking around Mount Holyoke's campus, completely lost and me not being helpful in the slightest because I wasn't going to go there anyway, a student athlete on the track and field team walked up to us and asked me if I needed any help. And my mom asked where the gym was because she was desperately trying to show me that Mount Holyoke could be cool even though it didn't have a rock climbing wall. And that was the first school that I had out of the 9 other schools that I had toured that week that a student had come up to me and asked for advice or help or an offer to help. And so as I walk into Kendall, I'm still trying to pretend I'm not interested. Aldo, the tennis coach, walks up to me and just starts talking and smiling. And obviously I didn't join the tennis team, but the sole reason I find myself graduating after 4 years on the swimming and diving team was because of the student athlete that showed me the path to Kendall, and the coach made me feel even welcomed before even enrolling at Mount Holyoke. And I wasn't officially recruited, and I didn't interview at admissions or participated in overnight, but I really felt like I got to experience something even more natural on that day, which was just the kindness and the full community of MHC athletics that goes far beyond practices and competitions. And so I just want to thank you all for welcoming me into the athletics family. And to the younger athletes, my advice is it's okay to be unsure and even scared and the uncomfortableness that comes with looking towards the future and choosing and making decisions at Mount Holyoke. But I encourage all of you to make an effort to make true connections with the people and the faculty and the coaches that surround you, and to enjoy just the incredible family that Mount Holyoke provides. So thank you all. Have a good rest of your summer, and I wish you all the best next year.
All right, and we have a special treat. It's about 5:40 a.m. representing the tennis team, Ching Ching Huang and Catherine Peabody. 2 for 1. Where are you?
Hello.
All right, there we go.
Okay, so I'm Catherine. My experience as a student athlete was very special to me because of the amazing relationships I had with my teammates and coaches. The team encouraged me to be a better version of myself every day, both in academics and athletics. My coach, Aldo, really helped me with keeping my head on straight and building skills that I will continue to use even after college. And our assistant coach, Eric, he always had my back. The strong relationships I had with my coaches and my team was a really good balance with my academics. Athletics gave me structure in my schedule and helped me build a skill set that allowed me to overcome challenges I faced in everyday life. My experience as a student athlete has helped me become more confident, and I'm forever grateful for my last 4 years at Mount Holyoke. And I just want to say that Mount Holyoke is filled with so much love, and that's like super evident like in this meeting already. And I'm going to miss you all, and I'm really thankful for each and every one of you.
The first day I arrived in the US to start college, I messed up my flight and my bus, and I couldn't figure out how to get to Mount Holyoke College. And one of my teammates navigated me out of the airport, and Eldo rescued me from the bus station. Since the first day, the team has always been there for me and have been a family to me. I'm really grateful for the family I found in the tennis team and the friendship I have made. Thank you, everyone.
All right, let's see her kill it one more time. Representing the volleyball team, Sasha Samin. Where are you, Sasha?
Hi, everyone. So yeah, I'm Sasha Samin, a senior from the volleyball team. When I was a firstie, they called me Green Bean. I spent that first season not saying much, but the team became my family. They showed me the ropes and helped me slowly start to spread my wings. Sophomore year, Coach Carpio showed up and everything changed. She pushed me to be better, stronger, and most importantly, louder. Our offense is our middles, she told me. You have to demand the ball. I became a SAC rep and learned how to advocate for my ideas. We won our first conference game in years, which was just about the most incredible feeling in the world. By the time I was a senior, I'd figured out how to lead as the calm voice of reason. Nani's high energy and excitement was the perfect complement. I led through example and got to help teach the next generation of Yoke VB middles. If I could have told myself all the things I would accomplish at Mount Holyoke, I wouldn't have believed it. I feel now that I've basically graduated that I'm that green bean again, out in the big world. But being a student athlete at Mount Holyoke has taught me how to persevere. I know that as MHC Lions, we will use the strength we've built up these past 4 years to survive these uncertain times. We will stand up for what we believe in, work to better our communities, and we will do so many incredible things. I love this program. I love the people I've met here. I'm so proud of all of us. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Yeah. I am going to miss all of you so much. But the great news is we are actually going to do Laurel Parade, Canoe Sing, and all the other traditions and commencement in person at some point next year. So actually, this is kind of like commencement scrimmage. Now, for the parents, 4 years ago, we talked about the transition and that the move from high school to college was as much about your transition as it was your student athletes. So it is only appropriate that at this time of the celebration, we recognize your contributions to the process and to our success. Let me invite to the virtual podium, as a representative of our parents, Antonio Rankin, father of Juliana Rankin, class of 2020 lacrosse team.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Mount Holyoke College and Lori Hendricks, for the opportunity to say a few words to the graduating athletes of 2020. Graduating student athletes, thank you for the countless hours of time that you have committed to providing your parents and me with the opportunity to watch you play and see you grow as student athletes. Your commitment to your sport and your academics is truly amazing and reflects your potential to be great leaders in whatever you pursue in the future. As a parent, often watching your games from the sidelines, I've been able to witness my daughter and many of you grow as individuals and as teammates. While this growth was sometimes slow and not immediately seen, it eventually transformed itself into recognizable skills like situational awareness, communication, confidence, spirit, and leadership. All personal qualities required for success in today's professional environment. It has truly been a pleasure watching your games and seeing this transformation take place over the past 4 years. Finally, I'd like to say thank you to the Mount Holyoke Athletic Department and all the coaching staff, in particular, Coach Esberg and Coach Kemp, for your commitment in helping to mold our children into stronger leaders through sport. As a coach, you're often tasked with parental duties in our absence. Your job's not easy, and sometimes it's overlooked as being part of the growth process. But know this, at the end of the day, your leadership and commitment to your teams and your athletes has made a difference in who they are today, and it will follow each and every player for the rest of their lives. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Thank you all. Congratulations, Lions. Go Yoke.
Parents of the class of 2024, as you can see, you two have very big shoes to fill. Thank you, Tony, for those kind words. And now, seniors, I promised you a surprise. So let me invite to our virtual podium a wonderful friend and fellow Lion, MHC golfing alum, Jennifer Van Dyke. Jennifer is the Executive Vice President for Digital and Content Partnerships with the Wasserman Media Group. I know Jennifer is very busy right now signing all those U.S. women's national soccer team and new WNBA and NFL rookie recruits. So I'm very, very appreciative of her taking time to be with us today. As you may remember, Jennifer joined us last November for our seniors' signature career event, and she has returned with some news that I think will add to today's festivities. Hey, Jennifer, how about taking it away?
All right. Thanks, Lori. And hello, everybody. What an amazing time for you and certainly a crazy one for all of us. First of all, thank you, Lori, Erica, John, for having me here today, coaches and staff. And obviously not the year you planned, but a fantastic one nonetheless. And seniors, I am so excited for you. I mean, even in uncertain times, your experience as student athletes has prepared you for everything that is going to come in your life more than you realize. Raina said it, but I will reinforce it from 22 years of doing it myself. There is always that skill set that not just to fall back on, but to use to lead and to make change and to achieve your dreams. And I see it every day with professional athletes that we work with, the way they practice and prepare, the way they play when the lights are on, and the way they just keep working for their dreams. That is exactly the same skill set you guys have, and I'm so excited to see what you do in this world. This is really just a blip on the radar. And class of 2024, you made the best decision that you'll ever make in life. All right, Mount Holyoke, as we know, is known for many great things, especially our great traditions. And I've heard from Lori and the team that there have been some amazing creative ideas circling around the athletic department for the last couple of years for how student athletes can be recognized both at Laurel Parade and commencement. And I certainly wish we had those great ideas back in '98. Because today I am happy to be supporting the class of 2020 as Lori and the team roll out student athlete stoles for graduation and the Laurel Parade. So John, I think you have some mock-ups to show us where every senior will get a cool new stole and a way to show off your pride, not just as a Mount Holyoke student, but as an athlete.
So for our student athletes, we've got some mock-ups here, but they are not finalized. So we're gonna work with SAC and we'll work with you all to design something that you will be able to wear proudly at next year's commencement and Laurel Parade. So I know you've been on me for a while wanting this. SAC, I have heard you. I know you've been advocating for these. So Jennifer, I can't thank you enough for your support that we can make this a reality for the class of 2020. This is really super awesome. And let's unmute and everybody, our thanks to Jennifer for her support.
Thanks to you guys.
Awesome.
It's not every day you get to start a new tradition at Mount Holyoke, so I'm super excited to be part of this team. Good luck, everybody.
Awesome. That is awesome. Jennifer.
Here's the stole if you want to see it.
Awesome. Jennifer, thank you so much for your support of that and for support of all of our student athletes. It was so much fun having you with us in November, hanging out, giving us great tips. We thank you.
Thank you. We'll do it again as soon as we can.
Absolutely. For the class of 2024, Jennifer she's like a really big deal, but that's not unlike all MHC alumni. So get used to great leaders with incredible hearts supporting you each and every day. For this last section of our program, I invite each of our head coaches to the podium to introduce their starting lineups for this year's commencement celebration. Coach Ward, will you get us started?
I sure will. All right, for basketball, we have our lone senior, Caitlin Grover. She's a Romance, Languages, and Cultures major. That's my captain.
And coaches, I'm gonna let you just roll with this to keep it moving. So keep us moving there.
All right, so for both cross country and track and field, we have Kayla Dillon, who's double physics and Spanish major. Good job, Kayla. Emma Rainey, who is a neuroscience and behavior major. We have Michelle Serrano, who is a physics major. And from the track and field program, we have Caitlin Lynch, who's a mathematics major. And Charlene Thoreau, who is a psychology and education major. Really, really proud of you guys. Love you.
Hey, I am next. Oh, no, track and field. Oh, yes, I am next. This is CJ, and I have 10 seniors that are graduating, and I just want to thank them for all their time. Katarina Alvarez, statistics. Maya Brody, mathematics. Hanye Chen, film studies and French. Angela Cheng, mathematics and computer science. Franny Araveva, international relations. Sarah Etzel, psychology. Emmy McLaughlin, Spanish and politics. Indra Rapinchuk, Sukar, biology. Hanami Tanaka, biochemistry and psychology. Harriet Thompson, economics and mathematics. Thank you guys for all 4 years.
All right, Coach Whitcomb, we can't hear you, but I know you're there.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. Excellent.
Excellent. All right, I have 3 seniors. So it's with pleasure and honor and pride that I announce them. I am so thankful for everything that they've done for our program. And we shall miss them very much, but they know that. So for field hockey, we have Michaela Pierce, who is an American Studies major. We have Morgan Turner, who is a psychology major, and Leah Messersmith, who is a computer science major. Thank you to the 3 of you, and best of luck always.
For golf, I have 3 seniors that I will miss immensely. They have contributed to the team well beyond my wildest dreams, and probably not theirs, but I'm so grateful to the time we've got to spend in the last 4 years together. It went way too fast. Elizabeth Andrian, psychology and Spanish. Susan Lee, psychology and education and politics. Stephanie Spitzer, economics and data science. Thank you for all you've done. I will miss you immensely.
All right, I'm up next with lacrosse, and I'm again so proud and honored to be announcing my 4 seniors. We had 5, but 1 will be taking advantage of that blanket waiver and coming back next spring. So we're excited about that. But these 4 will be graduating. Kelly Hammond, who's psychology and Spanish, she'll be graduating in December. Juliana Rankin, politics major. Eva Schneiderman is an environmental studies major. And Reina Torres Minor, who's a neuroscience and behavior and Spanish double major. I'm so proud of the 4 of you, of all you've accomplished and all you will be leaving behind in your legacy. Thank you so much.
Hi, everybody. This is Seth. I'm the head rowing coach. 5 seniors to announce. Liz Hazen is a chemistry major. Lainey Laurent, anthropology and French double major. Hannah LeBlanc, biochemistry. Haley Mahoney, environmental studies. And Genesis Rocca, international relations. Thank you for all the hard work and early mornings over the last 4 years.
Okay, for soccer, we have 6 wonderful seniors. 1 has already graduated in December. Hannah Finn Erb, economics. McKenna Lam, biochemistry. Cora Melcher, art and psychology. Lydian Stored, sociology. Abby Tackett, architecture studies. And Minerva Vassar Bovea, psychology and education. Thank you and congratulations.
Hi, everyone. From squash, we have 1 senior, Nadindi Udangawa, economics. Thank you, Nadindi. Congratulations. Best of luck.
All right, from the SWIVE team, swimming and diving, we have 5. So Captain Natalie Burkett, biochemistry. Samantha Nemevant, chemistry, who is also a captain. Sarah Ratzlaff, international relations. Olivia Vichek, politics. And Jane Zhang, sociology and politics. Congratulations. It's been a blast the last 4 years, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future. Thanks.
All right, this is Aldo for the tennis team, and I am proud to present to you the cum laude graduates that we have on the tennis team, which are Chin Chin Huang, computer science and mathematics, and Catherine, biology and East Asian studies. You've been a rock to our program, and I congratulate you, and I know that you're going to be very successful in everything that you choose to do.
Hi, everyone. I'm Coach Carpio, the volleyball coach. I have 2 seniors to acknowledge. First one is Natasha Nani Henry, biology, and Sasha, oh, Canada, see mine, biology. Congratulations to both of you. Thank you so much for joining and leading our program, and you're just getting started. I promise you, you're just getting started.
Let's hear it for all of our class of 2020 senior student athletes. Yeah. Woo! All right. This has been a day worthy of commencement weekend. I thank all of our student athletes for showing your support to your teammates, friends, and Lions family. To the parents, I continue to be grateful for your confidence in our program and support of this incredible community. For the class of 2024, we can't wait for you to join us. The seniors have set a tone, a culture, and expectations for what comes next. They are handing off the relay baton with strength, humor, and courage. We look forward to your fresh legs and spirit because there are championships to win, friendships to build, and lifelong memories to be created. Finally, to this class of 2020, yes, we teased you when you first came in. You were the ones with perfect vision. I bet you never saw this coming. As an MHC student athlete alum, I can tell you that commencement is not the end, but only the beginning. You are a part of a global family who will be there for you throughout life's journey. You have heard me say it before. You get credit for all the championships and success that follow in the next 4 years because these are the teams that you recruited, that you invested in, and that you helped to shape. We are Lions Nation strong because of all of you. Your work ethic, your passion, your resiliency and optimism. I'm not so sure about dance moves, but I'll throw dance moves in there. All of these traits that you have contributed to our community will be written into next year's playbook. I look forward to welcoming you all back to campus. And one more time, John, let's unmute everybody. Let's hear it. Can I get a Y-O?
Hey!
Everybody, you have a great night. Come back to campus safe, and we'll really
So it's like our unofficial mascot.
Congratulations, everybody.